Yeah, so welcome to my new trade recap. Today I took a pretty normal trade and going to go over how I found it and how I analyzed my trade. So first of all, I took a trade on NQ. I risked about 1%. Today I stuck to all of my rules and now let's see. So let's make it like this. So yeah, we have market open. So let's look at the 4-hour time frame. By the way, I'm a bit sick, so that's why my voice may sound a bit different than on the other videos. So, now, let's see the 4-hour timer. Okay, this is a bit too far, but we have this right here. Let me, maybe we should take a different chart. This one, yeah. So, we have this, we have liquidity being swept here, and we have this consequent encroachment of this 4-hour candle. We have big moves to the downside, but I thought to myself that we need some kind of rebalance, so that's why I was a bit bullish today. Now let's go back to 1530. So we see we are in a downtrend, obviously. I wait for some lower time frame structure. Let's see. 1530 comes. We have uh, the opening range gap, which we didn't touch at all. Anyways, so opening range gap. First survey comes in a few minutes. There we have it. The first within the February gap of the day. By the way, this is something that ICT teaches in his 2024 lectures, I think. So I learned the skill off of ICT in the last year. Yeah, we have a small liquidity sweep, I'd say. But anyways, this kind of continuation, and I thought to myself we may be able to take a trade up to this first percent February gap. Now let's see. We have some structure. Okay, we have this. Now, what's happening? This is our, not buy side liquidity, but kind of our buy side liquidity. So we have this. Okay, we touch the candle, the wick. Now let's see. Okay, we get a little bit of structure. We get this. Why didn't I enter here? Because we lacked structure and I wanted to see it build up some kind of structure. So let's see. Okay, now we have this. What's this? Internal liquidity sweep on the lower time frame. We haven't touched this first percent fair gap yet. Now I'm waiting. Okay, we get a big push. Now I'm entering here. Why? Because we invalidated this fair value gap, this bearish one. We also once again invalidated this fair value gap. We kind of respected it. We had this, yeah, this structure matches very good. Now I was in here originally. I actually put my stop at the opening price, which, yeah, I didn't end up taking as my full stop, but anyways, I had my SL here. Why? Because it's under the inverse survey gap and it's kind of protecting us from if we touch this inverse again and then go higher. I wanted to see it come to the buy side liquidity because we have 1550, which is a macro. For me this trade was pretty high confidence. It was very low probable that we will be going down all the way here again. So yeah, I entered it with 1% risk, which is, yeah, like this. I then wanted to have my first take profit at this high. Now, what happened? Okay, we respected this fair value gap here. We then touched it. Yeah, I then took basically all of my position. So I took off all my positions right here. So that was the whole trade. Why didn't I hold it until this high? Well, mainly because I thought to myself, okay, for me, the first percent fair value gap is the most high confidence point that I have today, and yeah, we could basically hit this, but we could also just sweep this and go lower again, which I think didn't happen actually. Yeah, so as you can see, it didn't happen, but anyways, it was a pretty nice trade. I think that today I traded pretty nice. Everything went pretty good, and yeah, keep it up and wait for my new videos. I'm going to always keep you on track. Bye bye.